think of Michael, I think of his smile. He had a gorgeous, big, jovial smile. He was always trying to make everybody around him happy. The thing I miss most is his hugs. He gave the best hugs. He would kind of come up behind me and just wrap his arms around and just squeeze and hang on tight. And I think, if anything, that's the one thing I miss more than anything in the world.
I think he was more one of those kind of kids that if you want him to do something, tell him you can't do it. You know, I said, you can't do that. Well, watch, you know, he'll do it. Great athlete, fantastic athlete. I mean, you name it, he could do it.
To lose a child is devastating. Your life is never the same. There's not a day that goes by that you don't think of him and wishing he was with you. That night, it was extremely hard, and I got a phone call that Michael had saved 3 lives. Not only those 3 lives that night, but many others down the road. He helped. So it's a comfort to know that, you know, if he couldn't be here, at least there are other families that aren't suffering a loss, that they have extended time with their loved ones. It was never a question of whether or not to do it or not when Michael passed. That was his wish, and so we were just carrying out his wish. Being a registered donor also helps your family. It's not a decision that they have to make. You've made it for yourself, which I think is extremely important. It takes that burden off the family.
Responsibility off the family. To honor their wishes.
Yeah, it's just honoring what they wanted. And so if you're not registered or have not made those discussions with family members, they have no idea. And it's like, well, what would they do? And you always want to do what your loved one wants, not necessarily what you want. We thought it would be really nice if Faith and her husband Bobby were agreeable that we would meet. And so she was all for it. And the closer it got, I got a little bit more nervous about it. We were able to sit down and meet with her and talk to her. And it was just Mike and I that day. She told us that 5 days after receiving her kidney that she was out of the hospital. And her
She was up walking around the next morning, out of the bed walking. I think meeting Faith really brought it full circle. You know, and I said, when they asked me that, I said, it's a life continued. I said, it's not Michael's, but still a life continued. So it's rough, but I think meeting Faith really gave us faith.
Most people, you know, when they see it right in front of them, they, oh yes, I do, and they check the box. You know what, Arizona, you're doing right by having it on the driver's license. From the bottom of our heart, thank you for your generosity.